Hey everybody, Qroo Paul here. Today I want to show you a super useful Spanish pattern that native speakers use all the time. Lo que más. Think of this as a set phrase. We're not going to be breaking it up today. And we're going to be using it to say things like, what I like most, what worries me most, what surprises me most, what I remember most. This is what it looks like in an example. Lo que más me gusta de visitar Colombia es la comida. What I like most about visiting Colombia is the food. Now, right up there in front, you can see lo que. And hopefully you already have lo que in your Spanish toolbox. It is critical for Spanish. You're going to be using it all the time. If you're not familiar with it, think of it as a set phrase. Don't break it up. And it means the thing that which, or what, but not the question word what. And that's how we're using it here. Now, the reason I want you to learn the expression today as three words together, lo que más, is because without that, you may be tempted to put the más in the wrong place. You may come up with something like, lo que me gusta más. That's not the most natural sounding way to do it in Spanish. So you're going to learn it today as lo que más and then our phrase, all right? You're going to have this down by the end of this. Don't worry about it. What worries me most is the future. See that sentence? It starts with the what. Is that the question word what? No. So we could also be like the thing that worries me most, right? If that helps you remember it. So how are we going to start this? We're going to start it with what? Lo que, definitely. But since we said, what worries me the most, we want to make sure más is in the right location. So we're going to start it with lo que más. You want to go ahead and try that one? Go ahead and try that one. What worries me most is the future. Lo que más me preocupa es el futuro. Did you get that? Now, if you didn't know preocupar is to worry and you're kind of stuck with that, at the end, you're like, wow, I wasn't sure how to end it. That's not the most important part today. Right up there in front, lo que más. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go through examples fairly quickly just so you can get a feel for how this, this particular construction can work into your Spanish. What I hate most is waiting. Lo que más odio es esperar. And another word for to hate could be to detest, right? Detestar. You could say, lo que más detesto es esperar. What I enjoy most is traveling. Lo que más disfruto es viajar. What I remember most is the food. Lo que más recuerdo es la comida. And you could say like what I remember most about the trip. Lo que más recuerdo del viaje es la comida, whatever you want to say. What surprises me most is the price. Lo que más me sorprende es el precio. Now you may be getting other verbs out of this, In fact, you may just want to play with, hey, what surprises me most, and just build sentences off of that. Lo que más me sorprende es el clima, is, the weather. Lo que más me sorprende es tu actitud. What surprises me most is your attitude. You can just take like one of these things and work with it, all right? Get much better that way. What interests me most is the culture. This is also a really good sentence starter, right? You could just take that whole thing. Lo que más me interesa is what? Es la cultura. Es la comida. Es la gente. It's the people, right? What I miss most is my family. That's a good sentence starter too. Lo que más extraño es mi familia. Now, we've been giving these a lot in the present tense, but you can work them into other tenses pretty easily. What helped me most was the practice, okay? We're talking about past tense. Lo que más me ayudó fue la práctica. See, it didn't change lo que más. What confuses me most is the grammar. Lo que más me confunde es la gramática. What bothers me most is the traffic. Lo que más me molesta es el tráfico. Well, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. And until next time, hasta luego.